It is all going full circle.
Your incompetence has been my ruin.
Does not fail.
Their incompetence. Weren't you the one who put yourself in danger? Okay, this is fine. That guy was a dagger. Oh, are you kidding? You are just going to push us into the lava. You shouldn't really be able to hit me from here. And if we get even more... How do you hit me through the floor? That doesn't make sense. There's a floor here. Are you cheating right now? You guys, I'm not entirely sure what you're up to. Seems like you're still throwing random stuff. Please don't hit my guys. Preferably. Can I keep them? Please. You don't need them, right? You're just trying to get away. You can get new ones later. Oh god. Okay, let me use one of my inspiration points for this. This is important. This is related to a quest. Otherwise I need to murder you all. Alright?
You got a point.
And so it continues. Oh, by the way, are you free as well? Now?
Off with you. They'll get suspicious.
Technically speaking, you should be free. Practically speaking...
Heard you helped us out. But I ain't helping you back.
Practically speaking, it seems like they just don't care. What about the other?
You clobbered near. So what? I'm supposed to just give you a drink?
No, but I'm about to murder you. Because it seems like you're still not freeing Skikbit. Alright? You're just supposed to free him now, and you're just refusing to do so. So at this point of time, it kind of seems like I might need to go for drastic measures. I might just need to go for some drastic measures. And at this point of time, you're kind of asking for it. Alright? Alright. Let's go for the armor.
Never a dull moment.
Then we're going to go for a short rest.
A welcome rest.
Make a little safe.
Trust no
Asterion,
one.
would you like to go into hiding?
Shall we? On the hunt.
Right. Sneak attack.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Didn't expect you to turn around so quickly. I didn't expect you to turn around. I'm pretty sure the gnome spotted us and then kind of disturbed the whole thing, but that's alright. I wanted to kill you anyways. So this is just gonna help me. Maybe the next turn. Or maybe none at all.
Have a lot on my mind.
Okay.
Shit! You did it!
Of course I did it.
What now?
You're free to go. Go find somewhere to hide. Wait for things to cool down. Take the lift to the surface. No, probably not. Baldur is taking the others across the lake. Wait for them there. The others are free. Meet them at the digging site. Yeah, meet up with the others.
Free! Glory to Iron Hand! I'll join the others. Won't be needing this poison now that you've offed the pricks. Bet you'll find it handy, though. You're a good one. I won't forget it.
Oh, he was about to kill them himself. He was just waiting for his time. The second, once they got too drunk to even notice the poisonous taste. Maybe he sprinkled in a couple of drops every so often between all of those mugs, so that they would never be wiser. Oh, that guy's clever. I like him. I kinda like him. Okay, what's this book about? Night 1. Just a few sips of slow spout, and I was perspiring piss served to Laedzel. It was pitch black until the mind flayers came. So real I heard its tentacles wriggle. Strip, it commanded, straight in my head, and my hands peeled my ricks right off like they had minds of their own. Take it, it said next, and held out a dagger, black with old blood. I watched as my finger wrapped around it, the hilt. Then came the final command. Carve. I cried out and shook my head. No, 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 no! And then shot straight up, sticking with sweat and caked in shit. Just a dream. Piss be told, but I didn't feel like one. More like a memory. Were they about to kill you, or was this about marking you as their slaves? I too kept down a whole mark of it before my head hit the stone. I stood naked and shivering, my right hand gripped that darkening dagger. Couldn't move my legs even a finger wide, like they were cast in iron. The Mind Flayer's claw caressed my face from behind. Grave. I screamed and shook as my own hands brought the blade to my chest and slid across it. When my hand removed the blade, the bloody likeness of a Mind Flayer remained, woken up in a flash, with betrothed looming over, lingering memories of our illicit enslavement, he said, from back when we were draft folk. Then he gave me a good wallop for sucking down ale. Drinks won't lead to no place good, he said, but that shit sure feels good going down, even though it doesn't help you one bit. Alright, well, but that's over with. Maybe now that he's dead, we finally can find some peace around here. Right? Guess we won't really be able to use that one. That's a bit of a waste. And then we have a crescent letter. Yum. Like a phoenix from the ash, Grimford has risen from the dead. I have word of a drow cultist gathering Duergars in the old city's hall, that the Absolute means to recruit them. I have no doubt. Yet, it is what they might seek amidst the ruin that most trouble me. You've not failed me yet. Go to the Grim Forge, cling to the shadows, and bring word of the cult's intention to last light. I'll be waiting. Shay. I guess Yam is the name of the lady there. Clinging to the shadows. Well, that certainly didn't work out. Yes, thief. Come over. Come over. You know who it was. It was me. It was me. Gotta find more evidence.
Someone's reported a theft in this area. It seems you're the likely culprit. What will you do?
Am I, though? Am I? I mean, technically speaking, I am. But just like Dana, sometimes you need to do some questionable things with the best of our intentions.
Let's get on with it.
Oh, we're kind of busy monitoring each other.
Something good here, I hope.
Wait,
Technically speaking, I can reanimate Trin from the looks of it. Are you even willing to talk to us? Technically speaking, we did kill you.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
I guess you're not holding any grudges, huh? Well, that's nice. So, do you have any valuables?
Boots. No. Thief.
Nothing else beside of the boots? And who did you work for?
True souls. Near. Disciple.
Why did you become a disciple from a guy like this? Who's this disciple?
Threll. Absolute's favorite. Speaks with general.
Threll. Who is Threll? And who are you?
Eleanor Thrin. Sergeant. Absolute.
So there's a general called Threll. Absolute's favorite. Do you even want to know more about Nier? He's already dead. And headless. But I can technically ask some more. Sure.
True soul. Cave in. Trapped.
The spell's power wanes.
She's still
You can
worried
ask
about
no
him,
more
even though he was
questions.
such a prick. Can't believe it. Oh well. Okay, it's a bit difficult to steal the stuff around here, but I certainly want to get a couple of things, preferably. Okay. I'm gonna cast it one more time. Turn him around.
How delicious.
Nobody's around to catch him. I could just lockpick it right away. Or steal the chest entirely. Might be a bit heavy to just take it along. So instead we're just going to lockpick it.
With pleasure.
Alright. Not so difficult. I'm gonna take all of that.
Moving ahead.
I guess now we're just going to head back to the mushroom peoples. Right? Yeah. Now we just need to go back to the mushroom peoples. Hello there, pals. Seems like everyone is already here before me. Tula. Hello.
No need for me to ask how you fared. Some of my kin have already made it here, safe and sound. It's past time we were back in the city. But if you find yourself there, call on us. The Ironed Hand gnomes are good friends to have.
Oh, sure. It's good to see that you finally made your full recovery. By the way, your leader is still locked up in Moonrise. Are you sure that nobody wants to try to rescue him?
I heard about Warbron. But the cause is bigger than any one of us. You've made sure his work is done, even if he's not there to see it. He'd be grateful.
Would he?
At least they're
I
peaceful.
mean, usually speaking, people love to get their stuff finished, but saving their own skin and their own life should also be important to them. Wouldn't it?
A little more rest and I'll be ready to get out of here.
Well, it seems like she still needs to recover a little bit more.
Damn son.
What about the others?
The Myconids are trying to help, but I keep seeing my friends in Moonrise screaming.
Were you already in the Moonrise Tower? Or
We've
is it
had some
just from your
rest.
imagination?
Maybe we can still go back for the others.
No, Lunkbug. Our work is bigger than any one of us. Even Warbron.
What are you guys even working on?
Iron Hand keep us safe.
What are you guys working on?
Thanks again for offing that drow. Only made it here because of you. But I can't stop thinking about the rest of us. Stuck in Moonrise with a bunch of sadists. Poor bastards.
Oh.
Half of what they're saying.
Well, who knows? Maybe the
At least
Moonrise
they're
Tower
peaceful.
isn't even that bad.
You saved my skin, but there's more bastards out there. For everyone you kill, pint on me.
I don't usually drink that much alcohol though.
Somehow
And I
you
already
look
killed a lot of them.
worse than last I saw you.
No, but seriously, maybe the Moonrise
Thanks,
Tower
Bob.
isn't even that
We'll be looking a lot
bad.
worse if not for help from a
The
friend.
goblins
Bye.
were treated
Same as
kind
us,
of nicely. Right? They were even allowed to have a little party before the actual raid. They would have probably enjoyed their time with the Absolute if we didn't kind of eradicated them.
We've had
Right,
some rest.
Spore?
Maybe we can...
Peacebringer, be at home.
Oh, thanks. Now, I have brought your set. There you go. Hopefully you're happy. Oh god!
The drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter.
They gave us a new name. Now they love us even more. Aww. Oh, nice.
As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
And I got another trinket. Envoy's Amulet. Voice of the Circle. The flesh amulet shapes the Sovereign's ball's own hand. Wherever the bearer goes, so does the Contrian Circle. And what exactly does the voice do? Grants an ally a +2 of persuasion checks for 10 turns. It's a melee attack that I can only recharge by long resting. Okay, so pretty much I now have poisonous spores that I can use whenever I need it. Oh, they're so happy! Hello!
The Myconid greets you with pure sensation, sadness and joy intermingled.
Are they said that we're about to leave?
The circle is cleansed.
Or maybe they are sad that we weren't really able to save all of them. Some of them were saved, but I couldn't really save all of them.
The circle lords you. Be welcome.
But it's nice to see that they're so happy, right? At the very least, that makes it all worth it. What the hell is that? Okay, the Blooming Drowhead! A forest of mushrooms sprouts from their skin, eyes, and open mouth. Surely feeding on the blood. Can I take this?
We've had some rest.
I can even take this? Thanks for the souvenir, I appreciate it, I guess. You shouldn't have, though. You shouldn't have. So, alright. I think with this, we are pretty much ready to go. Let me just make double sure really quickly. All the quests are hidden that are already complete. Our main quest is going towards the Moonrise Tower. Finding the Gijeki crashed is somewhere within the Rusmani Monastery. I'm pretty sure there's no monastery anywhere in the Underdark. Embrace the Potential is related to the Parasite. That's something that I don't really want to do. Artifact Secret is related to the crash. We have no idea where exactly the crash just is. There is a high chance that it might be somewhere in the mountain pass. Seeing how they rely on dragons, they're probably not heading downwards to the Underdark. If they can fly, at least. Then we also need to find something about Prince Orpheus. Some kind of book. Decipher books for Orpheus. I'm not entirely sure where we're supposed to find that, but it's also on the table. The other ones are at Baldur's Gate. Shadowcurse Land is related to Moonrise Tower. Night Song is somewhere near the Moonrise Tower. We still need to take care of the Book of Tay. I'm still not entirely sure where exactly we need to go for that, but that is also something on our agenda. Continue traveling with Shadowheart. Last night we woke up to Lae'zel and Shadowheart about to kill each other. Luckily we were able to calm them both down. Not entirely sure what that's all about, but my god, Shadowheart has a lot of stuff on her agenda. And then we have the Chosen of Shar. We found traces of hellish fiends. Could they have killed the Dark Justicia? If so, where's the Temple of Shar? If we can find the temple, it might lead us to the Night Song thingy, wouldn't it? We could be close to the Dark Justicia's lair. Is that the reason why I'm able to technically see the Night Song area around us, even though there's no indicator on where exactly it could be? I've checked this area, there's nothing around here. I was even at the top, and there was nothing around there. So maybe, once we actually start heading towards the Moonrise Tower, on the surface of this place, maybe this is going to allow us to work on that quest. Wait a second, that is literally the same warning that we have gotten when we were heading to the mountain pass. Let me just make double sure. It is saved. Alright, let's check it out. I just want to take a little peek. Preferably, I would love to do both parts, if it is possible. Just for the loot and the gold. Alright? And of course the quests. Huh? Verlasse den Akt 1. Oh. Is that...
One day I'll catch a break.
Is that a sign that we are in Act 2 now? It might be. It might just be. Absolutist expedition truck. Wait a second. Are we actually? Or wait? Is this the? Oh, I can't quite tell where we are. Reach Moonrise Tower. Infiltrate Moonrise Tower. Okay, wait. That doesn't seem to be the same person. It doesn't say absolute something. 1 second before we check this place out. Larian, be so kind to unlock this treasure chest for us. Doesn't seem to be trapped, so this is going to be easy. 19. Thank you very much. Anything of importance? Just a couple of potions. Alright, this is fine.
Not as bad as it could have.
And the plague.
We offer ourselves to the darkness, that blessed Shah may give us her mercy.
Ooh, okay, this is certainly related. This is certainly related to Shah. Maybe the hint that we've been trying to look for were above us the whole time. Alright, and that guy was yellow, right? Yes, he was yellow. Give me 1 little second. Just in case. 1 little second. Okay, there's nothing else around you. Hello?
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
You know Gale? Well, as a matter of fact, I do. He's currently resting in the camp. But why are you inquiring?
Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify myself as Elminister. Elminister Ormar. Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision, but settle on your knowledge of the individual I seek.
So you would technically help me through this place. Well then, Gale, let's hope this is not going to backfire. He's currently resting in our camp.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
I mean, I could literally bring you over right now. It's just a button away. Sure, it would be my pleasure.
And I would confirm it to be so. Please, after you. My thanks for your excellent guidance. And yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminister?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminister. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Wait. Are you forcing me to rest now? That was not a deal. Huh? Yes, Gale, where's the coma? No! I suppose we could technically part with a few of our rations. I'm not in the habit of taking in vagabonds. Seriously, I guess we could spare a couple of our rations. We still have a lot, but my god! Usually, people aren't really so demanding about it. They just ask casually.
And a great kindness that would be. See, Gale? Even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works. If only one keeps up the practice.
Oh.
Yeah, he's so full of it.
Fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminister.
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Mystra? You were sent here by an actual divine message? I'm surprised she sent you in the first place after, you know, Gale's debacle. I thought she never wanted to see him again. What message and what charge would that be? Speak fast then, for none of this pertains to me. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to follow, but you actually received a divine message?
Oh, Mystra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mystra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
Wait, does that mean she's keeping an eye on him? Or did she notice anything about the Absolute himself? If the goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to some divine intervention. If even the gods know, why are we facing these threats alone? You wouldn't happen to know a cure, would you? Some all-powerful parasite winnowing... Right! Do you have something like that? That would be really handy right now.
Alas, the creature that afflicts you, the ill-begotten magic that it weaves, is inextricably conjoined with both the greater purpose and the greater master that it serves.
Oh.
You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
Wait, we need to destroy a god? Gale alone? Wait, he's supposed to do it alone? Mystra is mistaken. I will be the Absolute's destroyer. Hogwash. I don't believe in false hope. I kind of wanna be a bit gutsy here, but I'm also kind of wondering how he's supposed to do that. So sure, how so?
The orb.
The orb?
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
Wait, first and foremost, it seems like my dream visitor is back, but that's beside the point. Burn it from the world using yourself as a catalyst. What are you suggesting here? That's monstrous. You're tasking him to kill himself? Say what you will, but you can't force Gale to go through with this. Will you be a riff of the Absolute and Gale in one fell swoop, huh? Win-win! How's that a win-win? That guy did only do one mistake and has been trying to do his best to help others. That is not a win-win. It's just monstrous. You can't just ask him to kill himself.
He is not. But it seems that Mystra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid.
Mystras Italion Thras Annas Dithra.
I don't like this.
It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Shepherd him well so that he reaches his goal and blows him up, huh? Wow! It shall be done. There's still a long journey ahead. We will find another way. Right, we might find a different way, and then Mystra can screw herself for even suggesting such a cruel thing to him.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Exactly.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminister. I'm glad she chose you.
Gewerbereparatur. So now he's safe from the orb, but the cost! The cost! Gale, you're not actually planning to go through with this, right?
An audience with Elminister is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
Also, he didn't keep up with his promise. I'm pretty sure he said something along the line of, you know, taking care of some kind of illumination thingy that we might need. Huh? Maybe fix that lantern that I got from there, but he didn't do anything. He just told us Mystra's plan. Ugh. I always imagined Elminister to be a more imposing, an old man with a craving for cheese. Hardly the great wizard of legend. He didn't really seem to be much of a friend, showing up and demanding yourself to kill yourself. True, but he did say that it wasn't his idea, it came from Mystra. Actually, I was hoping to talk about it to something else. No, we need to stay on topic. But seriously? That is way too much.
Not a demand he wanted to make of me. As Mystra's chosen, he had no choice but to deliver her message. However much it pained him to do so. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
Oh God, I hate him. I hate her. You're not actually seriously considering doing that, are you?
Of course. We offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
But she abandoned you! She literally abandoned you! There's no reason to actually follow her demands! I don't understand, can Mystra just destroy the orb herself? So that's it, you're just going to be on a suicide mission from now on. That is so stupid! And what about me? Am I safe around? Of course it's safe. He did cast some kind of weird spell on him, so I don't need to worry about that. Whatever you need to do, I'll be there to help. That I don't want to encourage him. Right, isn't Mystra able to do something about it herself? I mean, didn't you say something that she's all magic? She might be able to stop it.
I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminister, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it.
But didn't they say that the Absolute is also a god? Why is the Absolute allowed to do all of that stuff if she isn't? That doesn't make sense. And also, didn't she also mention that the gods were in danger as well? By that point, it might already be too late. There has to be another way. Surely, right?
If there was, I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it. But alas, only one solution is offered. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
I don't like this. I don't like this. You will not blow yourself up, Gale. I won't let you. I will park you permanently at the camp if I have to.
Let's save such certainty for the moment such a decision is upon us. You may feel differently once we know what we're truly up against.
No, seriously, I will always find a different way. I hate it if somebody has to sacrifice themselves, especially if the sacrifice comes from my own crew. Screw that! I won't accept this. I will literally not accept this. Okay. Now, where's the teleporting point? I do kinda... Ooh. Another one of those absolute guys. Ooh. Orders. Let us. But I do kinda need to find a teleporter just in case, so that I can make sure that we can actually, you know, go back to the previous area, because we still need to check up on the other area. I've been given a crucial task to clear the entrance to Grimforge for future expeditions. True Solnir will follow once the entrance is cleared. As I make my way through to the entrance, I can't help but feel excitement. What might we find here? That Kedrick created so long ago, now sealed by the curse. Grimforge could hold onto treasures for the Absolute's use. I will continue to explore and document my findings. The entrance is currently blocked by vines and rubble. Quite cursed indeed. Explosives are to do the job, though I'm not sure whether I'm not as experienced in such matter as I wish to be. I set up the explosive with care, though I admit I'm almost afraid to detonate them. There's no telling what power these cursed vines hold, which might lie beyond, or whatever I've ever set things up correctly. Absolute, protect me. Well, seeing that you're dead, I would almost say it didn't work, huh? It probably didn't work. You opened up the path, but that's it. That's literally it. Okay. That looks dreadful.
What is this place? Makes the Underdark look like a sunlit meadow. I'm not sure I want to step in there.
A grim sight indeed. My lungs already grow heavy with shadow.
This is unsettling.
Even in the Underdark, I never saw gloom like this. It's unsettling.
What's that sound?
The only path to Moonrise Towers. We have to push into the dark.
Push into the dark. What about that dead curse thingy? They said something about the dead curse. Is this the dead curse? Yeah, I don't like this one bit. I don't like this one bit. Huh. You know what? I think I would probably prefer the mountain pass a little bit more. Kacheki Crash? Wait, there's a marker for the Kacheki Crash around here? I don't have a teleport unlocked for that. Okay. I haven't really unlocked any teleporter yet. I would need to go all the way through the Underdark again in order to reach this place.
Living without sunlight isn't so bad, Astarion. Where I came from, we would often work exclusively under cover of darkness.
Yes, but you chose darkness. I was cast into it.
That's true.
The sun was banished from...
Yeah, I think I would prefer to go somewhere else first. The place looks really bad. Like, really, really bad. Now this!
With haste.
This looks a lot more inviting, doesn't it? A lot more inviting, a lot more dangerous probably than the Grimforge itself. I still remember when I was just crossing an area and suddenly got into a very dramatic fight with a bunch of zombies, so we need to be a bit careful about this. But at the very least, there's no creepy looking border, no mention of a dead curse or anything like that around here, right? This is a lot better. This is probably a lot better. Even though there's the potential that I might run into... Actually speaking, there's the potential that I might run into the Gits. And if that were to happen, it would probably be for the best if I were to...
No, never mind.
Give Will a little break now. I mean, he's been really, really helpful for a long time by this point.
First in my heart.
It's probably about time that...
Hold close to the light and keep the shadows at bay.
That we swap him out for a bit. Just for a little while.
The blade stands at the ready.
I need to give somebody else a chance. And besides, Gits, you know? Only Gits understands Gits. I don't want to mess with them, alright? Remain here. I come if I need you again.
And just when things were warming up.
I know. I've gotten used to your abilities, especially the Ice Darkness spell, who's really handy. But I really need to get my... Wait a second. Who are you actually here?
I thank you for the invitation to your camp. It's, well appointed, not too crowded, perfect for thinking. And I've been doing just that.
Well, it's good to see that you found your way. Wasn't really sure if you actually wanted to come along. Didn't really seem like you were actually that eager. But it's good to see that you changed your mind. Now, did you see Lae'zel? Probably not. So, you were thinking, huh? About what?
It's about Wulbren. We know he's been taken to Moonrise Towers, and we know I'm going to save him. The problem is this. A preponderance of evidence that I am a terrible adventurer. I'm not sure I should trust Wulbren's fate to, well, me.
Yeah, I get that. You already got caught twice, and that's the reason why I offered to help you. I wouldn't hold out hope for any gnomes taken by the drow. Oh no, I don't want to crush his hopes. I'm destined for Moonrise. I could look for him. Your friend can likely take care of himself. Not so sure if he is able to do that. But I will certainly look for him.
You've done so much already. I'm hesitant to prevail upon you again. But I can't risk recapture. I barely escaped last time. You'd do it then. You'd look for him.
Of course, already promised. That's the reason why I invited you to my camp. I will.
That's very decent of you. Thank you.
See? Gale approved.
There's something else you should know. Something I can no longer ignore. Rune powder. Do you know what it is?
Extremely expensive stuff. A whole barrel is worth over 2,000 gold. I've run into it before. Other than a very valuable explosive? Perhaps not.
Until very recently, I thought rune powder was a myth. A substance so powerful it could fell a city. A nation. The Iron Hand gnomes have proven the impossible. Rune powder is real, and they have it in their possession.
Yeah, I know. I've already stole a couple of them. So, where have they taken it? Do you know what they want to do with it?
Destruction. The only thing it's good for. But destruction of what? Well, I'm hoping Wulbren will be able to tell us. I shouldn't have let him drift away. Shouldn't have let that lot get their claws into him. Now more than ever, I need to find him. We need to find him. He's the only one I might be able to speak to sensibly.
So the Iron Hands, the Iron Claws are a group of bad guys, even though the other girl mentioned that she was freedom. That would explain why she didn't care about the other gnomes. But what about the others? That other guy that I've talked to next to the spa. He didn't really seem to be a bad guy. Maybe there are conflicts in interest amidst the group itself. Well, I will find your friend, and together we will stop the Iron Hand gnomes. We can count on Wulbren surviving the tower. We should go after the gnomes. I don't work for free. He probably doesn't have anything else. I already have his entire bag. Do you know anything about the Moonrise Tower?
I haven't been there myself. The area around it is, well, cursed. Terrifyingly so. I did hear something interesting, though. There are shades that plague the path to the towers. Shades that fear not steel, but light. Dwergar, who mentioned it, sounded truly traumatized. It was almost amusing.
So I need light. Just light? Is that really the only thing that I need? Because I have that. Shadowheart has a cantrip. We could all illuminate ourselves with pure light. Well, that would be a very easy solution to get through here. But it is called a death curse. It can't be that easy. Well, I will find your friend, and together we are probably attempting to stop the Iron Hands.
I'd kiss you, but neither of us deserve that. Thank you.
Well, good to see that we are finally not fighting each other. Is there anything else that I'd like to discuss?
Like what?
I'm not entirely sure. Are you an alchemist?
Alchemist, tinkerer, adventurer, curmudgeon. I wear many hats, most with great enthusiasm. Thank you for noticing.
So you might be able to make some stuff for us later. And something about yourself?
Barkus Root is my name. Baldur's Gate is my home. Back in the city, I offered my expertise to the highest bidder. I was quite popular, too. I'm not picky about my customers.
It's nice to see how eager he is to answer now. It's a nice change from our first meeting. But just out of curiosity, what would you do if he was already dead?
I suppose I'd be very, very sad. Then, after a while, I'd find whoever killed him and put a smoke powder bomb in their trousers.
Understandable. Understandable. Well then, we better make sure that he survives. Right, Lae'zel? Where the heck is there she is? Why are you so far away from the others? The furthest corner possible. God.
I thought to reach a Githyanki creche and be rid of these tadpoles. Now we stalk forgotten lands haunted by darkness.
Don't worry, we will get to the creche. I need to know.
It is done.
We will hunt the creche now, probably. If it is around the area, we need to find a monastery for that. And find a secondary path to the Shadowlands, right? That is also an option. Alright, that's pretty much it. I don't need to do anything else at the camp, at least for now. So, and you, Lae'zel, need a couple of level ups. This is really important. You need to be strong, my girl. Strong and get an additional attack. Oh yes, that sounds really good. And level 6 as well. Even better. A new feat. Let's see. You already wield both swords. What else could I give you? So okay, I can use Martial Adept to get more superior dices, additional effects, and more ways to recover them. Which means, in combination to Disarming Strike, we will now get Distracting Strike to give Astarion a boost so that he can go for more sneak attacks, as well as I'm kind of tempted to go for Trip Attack in order to prone our enemies. But pushing them around is also kind of fun. Yeah, let's go for the push action, so that I get further use with my, or rather on my, Clouds of Daggers, right? Alright, this is going to be fine. This is totally going to be fine. Now, everyone is ready?
Let's get going.
Everyone is fully geared? Let me make another save. In which direction did we... were we trying to go? Seems like the left path leads to the Moonrise Tower. I guess we can technically check it out first.